Good day to each and every one of you. First of all, my sincere apology for the delay so far. I know I should have published this since last week, but due to some terms and conditions, the MQL5 market are restricting my publication. Uh, and it's quite obvious that every material in MQL5 market has to be a simple and non-profitable promised material. Once you deal with a complex coding, they will not allow you. And once you talk about making profits, they will still not allow you to publish. So please, I will try to advance for a means to publish this, or rather, I may try to develop my own website where we can go in there, have our own review, sell or get materials for free. I think that would be a nice one. Uh, MQL5, their terms and condition is too high, but somehow trash because I see no way when you are selling a robot and it should just be a simple buyer sell a robot. It should be a logical system that will make profits anytime, any moment. So today we are going to look into the updated version of Boom and Crash Spike. Some of you that bought this earlier from NQL5, please, if you're able to get in touch with this video, send me your evidence of payment in NQL5 so that you get your product, the updated version, because this version is a wonderful one. Please. This version is no longer for only Boom and Crash. It can go for any market because the user interface setup will enable you to change your signal and fix them in any market. Most markets, this signal will work from only from 1 minute to 5 minutes. From 1 minute to 5 minutes. If you are using Boom and Crash, it's preferable 1 minute, 2 minutes. Make sure you add 2 minutes time frame on your chart like this. When you add 2 minutes time frame on your chart, I know there are so many time frame that we can't see here, but I prefer from 1 minute to 5 minutes. That means you can add 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 4 minutes. Use it, seek for a signal that is best for you, and make use of it. Now let's attach it to our charts and look at the futures one after the other. I will double click, one crash. So move over to common. You see boom and crash spike arrow version 2. Contact me on my WhatsApp only chats. The indicator is used for trading all markets. Is super trend detective. It can detect whether it's uptrend or downtrend. Efficiency in catching a spike. Now after this, just click allow modification of signal settings. Come to input. We go to the input. You look at, we have different logic and settings, or like the first one. Now here we have custom charts. Custom charts. If you as the user want to change the chart of your system, if you want to change your chart, the interface, the color of your candle, either bull or bear, then here is the only place you can change this. Now let's just attach this without any change. Let me off everything here and I'll say okay. You just see what's happened. It will only show you boom and crash spike V2 world best signal by Brendan Wise. Then no other thing. The chart remain the default chart. Nothing. It doesn't change the color. No color is being changed. It's just remain the default chart. Now let's go back to the indicator list. Open this. Then let me come to custom charts. I may decide, okay, my custom chart should be orange, my bull blue, my bear red. I'll click through. Okay. You can see what just happened. Automatically, it had changed the color. It had changed the color. So you see, my buy, my spike blue, my tick red. So I think this is more preferable than using my custom color, so that the user, being you, can easily change the color, work with the content you already had before. Now I'll go back to this. I may decide to choose a black, which was my initial color, or let me choose none. Okay, now it has taken me back to my initial color. Then I will come to this uh, bull. I'll decide to use a green. Where is green? I'll use green and I'll click OK. You see, it has changed the color also. Then also let's move down to the next, which is notification. We have alerts. Alert, you will be notified. It can send a notification message to your mobile phone. And we have email. You can receive notification in your email inbox. Most of us don't know how to set up the email or the notification for mobile phone. Before then, you go to your tool option. Here you see notification. It's always necessary if you are using this and you are not doing or with your system. Make use of VPS so that you're getting the alert on your mobile phone. Then you click notification. You click If you click on notifications from the trade server, that means anytime you open a market, your broker will send you an alert you have opened the market. It's different from the signal you get from the indicator. That of indicator will still show, but every market, either buy, sell, or any modification in already open markets, the the broker will send you notification. So I don't want that. I'll just enter my metal quote ID from my mobile phone here. I will click on test and click on OK. Then for email, click on here. You go to your email, you go to your email server, get all this SMTP, login, password, this and that, and fill it up. After filling it, you click on OK. So that's how we do set up our notification for mobile phone and email. Then let's come back to the indicator. We go to indicator list, we open this. Now you see here we have a signal settings. Signal settings. Here we modify the signal of each logic to our own specification. And how do we do that? Please, I'm still going to explain how to enter and exit markets here. Pay attention, please, and watch to the end. How do we do that? And moreover, is this indicator is so complicating or it's too advanced? Let me use that word, advanced. Uh, for beginners, use one logical signal per chart. Use one logical signal per chart. For people that have made use of this before and understands how it works, it can use two logic per chart. You can use two logic per chart. Then, for instance, when I say use one logic per chart, this is buy signal 1, I will say true. Then I will not say true for buy signal 2 in this same chart. I will only use this. because this, when I say true, this and this will control each other and give us a different signal altogether. So for you to do that, you have to monitor this, look at the history, and see whether it will give a perfect signal. But it will take you time for you to modify both this buy signal 1 and buy signal 2 and get an 99% signal from this both signal. So please, for the sake of time, I will not explain that now. In the next video, I will explain that and explain also the next upcoming robots. Now I have said by signal 1, I said it true. Now it's true. So look at my signal. If you observe, it's different from the initial indicator. When you look at the signal, initial one, it appears everywhere. But now it's, look at, let's just watch here. Yeah, this place. Here, and I use here and here. Okay, I don't want this kind of signals because it doesn't give me a perfect entry. To my own best of knowledge, when I scroll to the history, it may give me perfect entry at uptrend, many, but when you look at downtrend, it's I don't like the entry because this particular buy signal one this with downtrend, but I don't like most of this entry. At least I prefer let it be one entry per hour that will give me perfect entry. Now, what will I do? I'll come to indicator lists. Remember, we are working with buy signal 1. Then I can come here, modify this. I can start from 10. Let me see whether that's changed. Then, as you can see, the signal is out of this line, vertical lines. Look at the vertical lines we drew earlier. The signals are no longer there. It has shifted to another place with a far distance. Here there was no signal, but we now have signal here. But still, I may not be satisfied. Then I can move up a little bit. Let me move up to 15. Let me say okay. 15 still. I lose here. But this perfect. If you enter it anywhere within here and here, you catch up this, you catch up this, perfect. This, not yet confirmed. Yes, not yet confirmed. Now let's change again. Let's change again. Let me use 20. Let me use 20. 20. Look at this one, okay. This one fade. This one, okay. This one fade. So let me look for another one. Let me look for 25. Sorry, I'm just jumping with 5 distance interval. You can jump with any interval of your choice. Now 25, I think 25 at the moment is okay for me. Look at 25 at the moment. Look, it shifted a little bit from here. Here, no longer, no more spike here. Here, no more spike here. Here, and it covered it up. I think 25 is okay. When you look at here, look at 25. Look at, it's amazing. So you keep on changing your signal, and when you do that, try to look at the history. At least this indicator will give you 10,000 backward history on your charts. Try to look at the history. Check what is okay for you. Now here, when you look at this signal, this particular one, it showed us signal is spiked, but it did not meet up. Yes, here it's covered up. Look at, so any signal within here is still valid. Look at this one, it's covered up. It's 25 is perfect for me. As you can see, it did not show us so many signal here like before. But if you maintain this entry, you will catch up all this. Here you cut this. Here it's fade. But when you look at the market, the boom 1000 lack a knot. It lacks a knot. So maybe if it is crash 1000 from here to here should be giving you -$5 highest. But from here to here can be even up to $10 on that boom 1000. So, but if you have much equity, I believe certainly you must get all this. The signal is valid. Look at the signals. They are all valid as signals. The signals are valid for 25, logic 25. And moreover, these logics are different. Logic 1 is different from logic 2. Likewise, the cell. So here also, what other feature do we have? I can change the arrow color. The color of my signal there is blue. I can simply choose red and click this is red orange and click OK. You see my signal have changed. It has changed the signal. Then now when you make this mistake, it's not a mistake anyway because it's part of the logic. It deals with a tree. Let me just say something in type of family tree. That's how combining two signals will work. Now, let me say for instance, I activate the second buy signal. I activate this. This color will not be valid, and this color will not be valid. They will combine each other and give you a particular color. Now, let's say okay. Okay, you see, it has given me blue color. So in any case, it can give me black color. It depends. It depends. When you look at this signal, here it said buy. Let me buy this market. I'll click on buy. I think I'm having network issue. Okay, here says buy. Then how do I exit this buy? I will look for the current low of the previous bar, previous can here. This is my low. I will look for here, drag it down. Here will be my stop loss. So I'm risking $4 almost, for almost $5. Then my take profit, the current high, that is $6. Then I will include trailing stop. That is if I'm trading manually. I will left click, trail, custom trail. I'll use a 40,000 as my point. Then when this spikes, it will trail for me. So remember your highest, your current high, not this current one here, and the low will be your take profit and stop loss. When you maintain that, you find out that you will not lose much. You will not lose much. Even if you like here, we don't know when this said buy here is near to this place. If you want, put it here, your stop loss here. It shouldn't be touched. Let it be fixed. Then a case of like this trend, this downtrend, When the signal show up, all you need to do is minimize this, reduce the view. When you reduce the view, sc scroll. Remember, we are working with this particular signal. I'll click add this. Scroll. Sorry. Scroll. Look for the lowest low here. Here, that means from here to here will be my stop loss. This will be my stop loss for that current market. It can be $3, it can be $4, it can be $1 or $2. Just maintain it. Now, when you look at the chart, we entered buy here because it showed us buy signal. But in most case, this buy may not be a valid buy signal because if you have a look at this, this gave us a perfect entry outside the previous entry we get with 25. It gave us a perfect entry. Here also, here, it gave us perfect entry. Here gave us an entry. Let's just see. You see some of the entries for that signal one has disappeared. Then here a perfect entry. Here a perfect entry. Perfect entry, perfect entry, a perfect entry, unlike the initial one. Unlike the initial one. Then look at this so that you see the difference from what I'm saying. When I go back to indicator lists of the second buy, click OK, close, you find that the signal has changed. So combining of the two will give you perfect signal with a particular arrow indicator. You find that signal has changed and went back normal. So it's too advanced for some of you. Please, in the next video, I will explain that. The issue I'm having that people always seek for the logic behind this, which is not in my position to give you my strategy, but I will give you the outcome of the strategy for you to make use of. Remember, we deal with people. Broker are not there to dash you their money, but they are there to make your money. So, and you are there to make money also. Now, I will off this buy signal one. You can combine the buy with any sell. It doesn't have any effect. But buy to buy has effects. Sell to sell has effects. So let me choose the second one. Now this is buy. Let me use yellow here. Okay, okay. Look at what happened. Initially we got a signal here. We got a signal here that made us to enter buy. When you have a look at the previous minutes, we got signal that said buy, but now look at where our signal falls. Here, look at where it falls, and it gives us a valid signal. Look at, let's scroll back. Look at, but it didn't meet up. Look at perfect signal. Discover it up. Look at perfect signal. Perfect. You can equally modify this like we did to the other. A nice signal, a nice one, a perfect signal covered up, a perfect one. Here we lose here, but we maintain from here to here, we will not lose that much. It will not be up to $4. Then here a perfect one. Let me reduce the screen. Perfect, 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 perfect. It's covered up, but it depends on where our stop loss is going to be. Then how do I get that? I'll come here, I'll scroll down. I know it's going to be difficult for some persons. to be scrolling to look for stop loss. If you can't get that, use your mobile phone, verify that. But as you are looking at these entries, you see it's a perfect one also. It's a perfect entry. Let's increase our time frame to enable us get that. I think that zone disappeared. That zone disappeared. Okay, that should be this. No, it's disappeared. Wow. But when you are doing this, just look for the lowest low and use that as your stop loss. If you look at this on higher time frame, see we can still get perfect entries everywhere. It's too perfect anyway, and I recommend this more than the previous version. Just that this MQL5 doesn't want me to publish this, and I don't want to break down this logic into pieces. But if I check out whether the buy single and buy double and sell double can go, then I'll publish some a separate buy and sell. So I think that will be the next alternative. Now here, as you can see, we are getting a perfect entries here, but in most cases not even a sniper entry. So we can just come modify this. This is this. I can just increase by 10. It's all your choice. It must not go with me. It's all your choice. When you change that value, try to scroll back to know, does it have a perfect entry? When you look at this uptrend is far better. This place is still an uptrend till it moves down. Uptrend is far better than the previous one. Then when you look at this, you see. So you keep on changing. I think what was the programming code? You should do reach up to 100 signal, but I should get up to 80 signal. Yeah, I should get up to 80 signal. Okay, yes. Look at here, said buy, and it went too far. Here said buy. Look at here said buy. Here said buy. Here said buy. Buy, buy, and it went very deep. So I think that's 80 for you. Here buy, we lose this. Buy, we got this. That's 80. Buy, if you luckily got this, you have changed the entire day. So that is signal 80 for us. Signal 100 it works, but not in every market. 100, not in every market. The maximum should be 100. The minimum should be 1. So 100. You see, the signal changes. 100 changes. You can't see anything here. So in every 100 calculation, it will open. In every 100 candles that occur, it will open signal. So on this 100, I'll just take it as a form of reversal because it may take long time, but when it starts going up, it will hit. So that's 100 for you. I will go to 2 minutes and verify. Look at 2 minutes. Look at 2 minutes. So for boom 1000, preferable 1 minute and 2 minutes. Unless you are working with swing trade, you can use this on 5 minutes and above. So that is it for buy. Let's now move over to sell. Let's move to sell. Wait. Okay, before then, I still have another buy here. Let me off this. I still have a static signal. This now deal with my own actual signal. A fixed buy fixed signal. You don't need to modify it. You cannot even modify it. All you need is just click OK. Yes, true. OK. It will show you signal by itself. So here you see that this signal said here should buy. So this particular signal may not be perfect, but if you are combining with zone indicators, you catch up a perfect signal. It's mainly for people that want to be catching spikes steady, steady, steady. So the other ones, you just at interval of time you'll be getting your spike. But here it will occur several times. There will be no change. It will just remain that way severally. So this one basically for some of the markets that will not mess up anyway. Now you see this one shows us signal everywhere. It can give us a perfect entry. But if you are using this, just be cautious and maintain your risk management. It gives you perfect entry also. It gives you perfect entry. I have to go through the charts before writing this particular code for this. Please, this is 100% different from the initial one. And I know and I pray the PD will be more perfect than this. The PD, I've finished modifying the zone. Where you go, I've finished modifying the zone. The new zone in the market zone. You see, this is the new market zone. It's quite different from the previous market zone also. Both the logic and everything are different. So let me say, you see, I can change my charts, but the case that I'm using the indicator, I will not change my charts here. Let me say, okay, now this have changed, market zone, wait, indicator list. I shouldn't have come here, but let me just, wow, sorry, my system is updating the graphic. Sorry. So let's just remove this zone. Later I'll explain the combination of zone and this. Let me do it fast before the system trips off. Okay. Now this is it for this. We move over to the sell. Let's go to sell. Sell is quite interesting. Very perfect because crash is one funny market. This sell is quite interesting. History removed. 1 minute. Sell. Ah, if you want to make money very fast in boom and crash, boom 1000 can change your life, but it can equally destroy you. But when you just crash, you make it steady. Now, let me see it through. Maintain this. Here with this arrow, you can get your buy and sell signal. All you need just to change the signal settings. Now, let me close this, and maintain one. Mhm. Look at here said sell, here said sell. Are you seeing it? But why I prefer crash is that from here to here will not reach $5. The loss from here, this particular place to here, will not reach $5. That is why I prefer crash market. You can enter up to 5 different entries here, but it will not draw your equity down like that of boom 1000. So that is one major reason I prefer this crash. Then let's scroll and see this default signal. What does it have for us? You see the default signal is not quite okay for me. Let's now jump. Signal, what are we making use of? Signal 2. So I will scroll to signal 2. Let me start with 10. Okay, look at 10. 10 is a little bit okay for me for crash. 10 is a little bit okay, but we are going to lose here. Is a little bit okay, but I'm not comfortable with 10. Let's go to 15. Look at 15. The same thing occurred. I don't want it to be there. Or am I not changing? Let's go to signal. What is this? Oh, sorry. It's signal 1. Signal 1, not signal 2. Let's use 10 in signal 1. 10. Then I'll click OK. Okay, now you see what is going on here. You see signal 1 here, it's made signal severally for us to sell. Here sell, here we lose, here we drag down, then here it said sell. So that is signal 1, that is signal 1, not 2. So I was surprised why the signal was not changing. This is signal 1. So 15, 10 is not okay. 15, look at 15 here. 15, not perfect for me. Not perfect. What else? Let me go to 20. So please, this is how you'll be searching for signals. And before you start making use of it, make sure that the signal from your setup gives a perfect entry. Make sure it gives a perfect entry. With the look of things, these actual signals now are not yet perfect for me. If you see how the that of boom was, it was very smooth and perfect. So I'll keep on searching. Now let me go to 35 and see. Let me go to 35. This is 35. 35 is a little bit getting okay and interesting. Yeah, that's 35. Now, note, if you are looking for signal, I will equally advise you to, whenever you enter, you try to check other time frame. Like look at 2 minutes. That's why I recommend 2 minutes. 2 minutes here said sell. Here said sell. 2 minutes is perfect. It gives me a best signal more than 1 minute. Yes, no matter what we lose and we gain, mm, when you say sell is sold, look at 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Now, also another logic that we can use to make or recover our money if we are losing money here is quite simple. It's simple. For instance, let me look for where such occurred. Hmm, where do I see that? For instance, here it said sell, you sold, hmm, and maybe here is your stop loss. Your stop loss is here. From here to here is your stop loss, or you have much capital and don't want to put stop loss at this place. Maybe from here to here is giving us -$3. When this signal occur, multiply your loss size maybe into 2 or 4. Enter this, catch up with this. It may be remaining cents, close the entire market. You'll be on a safer side. That is if you have much equity. You work with Mataga manually, it will give you something great. So this is it. Now let's keep modifying. I'm going to decide to use 50 signal. I'm going to decide to use 50. Are you seeing what is going on? Both the buy and sell are working together in this. So let me off buy. Let me off buy. If I want to get that, I will set up sell first and then face the buy. So I think that would be the perfect way. Now, sell, sell. You keep on looking for signal that will give you a perfect one. Keep changing the time frame. 1 minute and 2 minutes can never give you the same signal. That's the funniest part of this. Look at this at 1 minute. This sell signal maintained now. Here spiked. Look at this is 1 minute. This is 1 minute. So maintain your proper risk management. That is for this. Let's push down. Let's see another different thing here. Now let's combine two cells on this. Look at two cell. It will automatically push one away ahead of the other, depending on the setting. Look at here, we now have signal here. So it depends on the setting and combination of logics. Let me take this one to be 30. This 30 and 50 will now be working together. Look at look at what's happened. It changed, and this equally changed. Both will now be working together. So if you are to make something here, then when this first signal alerts me, I will not enter until this second one appears. I will enter, but here where it's separate, I will not enter. So it's too logical. It's too logical. Here I will not enter. Here I will enter this market, and boom, it will give me a sniper entry. The combination of the two will give me sniper entry and perfect confirmation. So let's move to indicator list, and I will off one. Let me off one so that you see the difference. I will off one. Look at when one appeared. Look at when the two appeared. Just have a look at this at my arrow. Look at this, and I'll click OK. Are you seeing what's happened? The other one disappeared. Then when you set this 35, you see it shifted. So it keep on shifting itself the more you keep setting. Let me on the fix. You see? Then I'll off this. Now the fix does not show here. Hope the fix I on is for sale. The fix, the signal does not work here. Then certainly it will work in crash 500 or crash 300. So here is preferable to use the other crash. Let's go to crash 500. Crash 500. Drag and paste. Look at the fix. It's working perfectly in crash 500. Look at the shifts fix. Sorry. You see, under 1 minute, it does not appear. Let's change. 2 minutes, not there. 5 minutes, it works for it under 5 minutes, and it equally gives me a perfect positioning here under 5 minutes. So if you are using that under 5 minutes, you'll be catching steady spikes here. You'll be catching steady spikes for this. Look at. So that is for the fix. Now let's move to 1 minute, and on the other ones, I'll off the fix, off signal 2 3. Look at perfect. Signal 2 is then perfect for crash 500. So look at when you say it, you get perfect entry for crash 500. So for the sake of time, let's move down to 300. Look at 300. 1 minute. I think with this we can make a lot of money. I tried, if I say let me modify it into a robot, it will take me more than 1 month. But the logic is too fast. It had to do with highest high, lowest low, and thereabout. So if I'm to work this to be a robot, it will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time. So, but I will try one day to convert all this into a robot, because I know I have so many products that I'm yet to release, but let me just maintain one for now. After this and the publication of the PDRO, the PDRO is equally an amazing and perfect one. After that, the first robot for forex will be dropping soon. I know for years now I've been promising you guys forex robot, but the first one for forex will be dropping soon. Uh, it has not been so easy. I know Puma Crash is manipulative in nature, and I'm trying to make some wins there before I migrate to other ones. But please be patient. Our currency robot is on the way, and it's going to be a massive and the most profitable robot for the year. It may not be now. It may even be next month, anytime. I won't promise you anything, please. Special thanks to each and every one of you. Special thanks to each and every one of you. Use this. Look for markets. Set up this in any market. You will be able to make something. You will make something perfectly. Mm. Let's check that. Boom. You see, yet to spy because the signal did work very well. Then when it hits here, it will stop loss. Now look at what's going on here. This is range break. This is range break. I know range break we have to combine buy and sell. This is range break. Let's on sell buy. I want to use this one for range break. Let me use this first one. Mhm. And second one here. Let's see what happens. Say buy. So this signal I need to modify it. I need to modify it to give me a perfect signal. It needs to be modified. So keep on looking for markets where it will give you a perfect signal. So let's go to jump. Now I love this jump very well, especially jump 10. If you want to boost your money, use jump. If you want to boost your money, use jump. Jump is another amazing market. Use jump if you want to boost your money. Wait. Now look at jump. This is 2 minutes. Look at jump. This said by its bought for sometimes. Hereby we are not yet confirmed. Look at jump. You see, buy, boom, sell, boom, buy. We lose a little bit, but when you keep changing this signal, you get a perfect position and entry. When you keep changing the signal, you get a perfect entry. So that is one funny thing about this. That's why I said the indicator now is multi-purpose, no longer for boom and crash. Maybe if you are using this, you can add moving average 200. You know that this is uptrend. Maintain the buy signal, avoid the sell. This is uptrend. On uptrend, you maintain the buy signal. Maintain the buy signal, it will make money. Avoid the sell signal. When it's downtrend, then you look at the sell signal. Are you getting it? Here is now downtrend. I will avoid this entire buy. I will go with sell signals only. Snuff and smurf. Mm? Highest high, lowest low, higher low, lower low. We will maintain this on sell, even though it will give us a perfect spiking. Are you seeing it? So this works with all markets. You see, 5 minutes doesn't work here. 2 minutes from 4 minutes down, it works. Then let's look for another market. This is another market. Okay, we have gone to crash. But when you see this, if you want to use buy and sell in crash, set buy separately. Keep your logic, the logic number. Maybe your buy for this perfect buy is 10. Write it down. Then look for sell. After you come back, input both sell and buy. You will see that you make money in this crash 300 or in any market. Look at sell here. Look at what's going on. Look at. Oh my God. We're gonna make money with this. Even if you cannot be on your chart, please put an alert, a notification to your mobile phone, and you'll be notified each time there's signal. You'll be notified each time there's signal. Use your phone, check the trend. For those that requires trend, check it and work with this. In most cases, I prefer manual trading. Not that it's better than robots. Robots deals with already existing logic. Now I can convert this logic into a robot. Robot assist me in risk management, in entry. Yes, there's no quite different. But you trading as human being, your spirit, your soul will be attached to the charts. You, in most cases, you find out that when you want to enter buy, your spirit will say no, I should wait. Then when you wait, you will find out that it will work in accordance with your spirit. So that is trading for us. Now look at here. Look at crash. Sorry, not crash. Volatility. 71 second. Look at a very perfect sniper. A very perfect entry. You get a very perfect entry. For the lovers of volatility 75, let's have a look. 75 index. Let's have a look. Okay, you see, you can use it to scalpel or long trend. When it's downtrend, just enter for sell only. When it's uptrend, use buy only. And that's how you are going to make your money. When it's uptrend, look at uptrend, buy, 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 buy. Use buys only. Enter buy signal only when it's uptrend. Here it has crossed this zone. If I'm trading, look at, we buy, we make money. Here it's broke this zone and push down. I will not enter buy again. If I'm entering this buy, I'm just risking my money. Then here, here I'll maintain my sell. I'll put this sell. I'll maintain this sell. Any sell that occurs here, I'll maintain it. This sell, this sell. Just wait for the reversal. I'll maintain it. So this is for, but the more you change the signal, it can give you, it will, not can, it will give you a perfect entry. Let's go. This is buy two and sell one. Buy two. Let me use 50 and see. Look at, are you seeing? No longer two arrows here, but one. And this cell here disappeared, so it controls the two because the two signal are enabled. So when you go through this, you understand and make much money with this. So I think this is it for this. If you have any question, come to the Telegram channel, come to my WhatsApp. Some of you that are Nigerians, you can give me a phone call. I'm always up and on 24 hours to assist you. Please, please be serious with this and you make a lot of money. I know this time we'll be hearing boom, 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 boom with the new robots. The new robot consists of scalping, which is fixed, and consists of spike and trend trading. It's just the update of the previous one. There's no much difference in the update, just that some of the signals was filtered from the errors or the bugging errors from the previous one. So I thank you all for your patience. I thank you for your time. Like and subscribe. I am very much grateful. Thanks you all. Thank